This is a Manta Sports Media presentation of 16th Region and 62nd District softball action. Good evening and welcome to West Carter Middle School softball field here for tonight's matchup between the Comets and the Lady Cougars. This is Jeff the Mantis Irwin coming at you live, doing your play-by-play stats and a little bit of everything else here today as we are having our coaches meeting going on. Of course, game delayed just a few minutes due to some transportation issues, but we are getting ready to get underway here just momentarily. And as I said, we should have a good ball game on our hands here today as we're going to be having the West Carter Lady Comets currently 0-2 on the season, and they're going to be taking on 62nd District opponent in Morgan County. And they are currently 0-1 on the season. And we'll take a quick look at the starting lineup here for West Carter, and then we'll read off the one here for Morgan County as we were trying to get all the graphics ready to roll here before game time, but it kind of sneaks up on you there as well. And so here's your starting lineup here for the Lady Comets. So Lady Comets will be out in the field first, and you'll have batting first Haley James. She'll be starting out on second base. Then batting second is going to be Claire Holbrook, the catcher. Batting third is going to be Brandy McGlone, the shortstop. Batting fourth is going to be Cameron Burton, the center fielder. Batting fifth is going to be Allie Stone, the pitcher. Batting sixth is going to be Chloe Lambert, the third baseman. Batting seventh is going to be Kinley Atkins, the first baseman. Batting eighth is going to be Hannah Henderson, the left fielder. And then batting ninth, the right fielder, Jordan Porter. And so that is your starting lineup here today for the West Carter softball team. And then taking a look here at the lineup for the Lady Cougars. We're going to have starting out first, and let me get my roster up here. Starting out first is going to be Jenna Hampton. She's going to be there starting out at shortstop. Then we're going to have Jerica Campbell, the center fielder, followed by Allie Smith batting third, the third baseman. Batting fourth is going to be the catcher, Taylor S. And then batting fifth is going to be Abby Keaton, the pitcher. Batting sixth is going to be Madison Smith, the first baseman. Batting seventh is going to be Alyssa Smith, the left fielder. Batting eighth is going to be Cheyenne Carver, the right fielder. And then batting at ninth position is going to be Gracie Spencer, the second baseman. As they're going to get ready to introduce the teams here. So we'll just take a quick commercial break as we are just moments away here from the first pitch. You are watching softball action live here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Broken screen, battery not broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. And as the Honor America here, and we are getting ready for the first pitch here today. This is the West Carter Lady Comets home opener there, as they have played 2 games earlier on this season. I believe they opened up. We'll pull up the scores here, make sure we get everything all accurate and everything else. Of course, I know the last game that the Lady Comets did play was against Prestonsburg. I believe that was on Saturday. Ended up dropping that one in a close game as well. But West Carter started out their season on March 14th as they took on Bath County at Bath County. That game was originally supposed to be here, but of course, due to the rain and everything, they moved it down toward Owingsville. And so West Carter ended up dropping that one in 3 innings, 16-0. But then West Carter traveled to Prestonsburg actually on the 15th, and so that was on Tuesday, Thought it was Saturday, but it was Tuesday. But they traveled down to Prestonsburg, and in a tight matchup there, they lost 12-10. And so West Carter hoping to pick up their first win here of the season against 62nd District opponent Morgan County. Of course, Morgan County's only had 1 game underneath their belt as they played in on Tuesday as they hosted Magoffin County and ended up losing that game 13-3. And so starting early on in 62nd District softball action here. Of course, last year West Carter ended up falling out in the district tournament round to cross-county rival East Carter. And that game was down at Morgan County. Of course, we take a look at the matchups between these two teams in the last little bit. Looks like it's been recently mostly Morgan County. Of course, throughout the COVID years, that was canceled during 2020. 2021, Morgan County defeated West Carter twice, but then before that, West Carter dominated the series mostly ever since 2017, only giving up 3 wins against Morgan County. And so we're ready here with the first batter here this evening, which is going to be Hampton. So Jenna Hampton. First pitch is going to be in there. Going to look for a called strike 1. Charlie Graham behind the plate here tonight. And so it's going to be 0-1 here to Hampton. Second pitch in there. That's going to be fouled down the third base line. So that's going to be strike 2. So 0-2 here early to Hampton. As on the mound here tonight, or in the circle, definitely want to apologize for that. It is the circle, not the mound. Mounds are in baseball, circles are in softball. Allie Stone, West Carter basketball standout, coming out this year to pitch for the Lady Comets. And there's a hit right towards second base. Tries to get her over at first, but that is not going to be in time. And so Hampton scores a single here in her first at bat. So now it's the center fielder, number 2, Campbell. Up to bat here for Morgan County. First pitch into her. It's a little chopper down toward third base. They try to get her over at first. and not in time, so that's going to be safe. So Morgan County has 2 runners on to start things out. As that was cleanly filled, just not enough time to get Campbell out at first, and so now coming up to bat is going to be the third baseman in Smith. First pitch, and that's a hit right through the gap. They're going to try to put it in and hold it, but the ball gets away, and Hampton's going to score. Campbell's going to make it to third, and then now she's going to make an attempt to get home, and she does. And so through the air, that's going to end up being a triple there for Smith. So Morgan County gets on top here early on. 2-0. Runner at third. And there's a foul or a hit into the netting here, and so that's going to be foul, strike 1. So this is the catcher, number 99, Taylor S. And there's a nice hit toward left field, and that's going to be at the fence. Smith is going to score. Taylor heads it to second, and that's going to be a stand-up double for Taylor S. And so it's going to be Keaton now up to bat here for Morgan County. And that's going to be popped up there towards second base. And McGlone's going to be underneath that, and that's going to be one away here for the Cougars. So Addison Smith up to bat now here for Morgan County. First pitch, swung on and miss, strike 1. So 0-1 here to Smith. 1 on, 1 out here for Wes Carter. That's going to be swung on and miss, strike 2. So 0-2 here to Madison Smith. And that's going to be popped up and out of play. Still 0-2. Of course, Wes Carter last year only graduating 1 senior. And Emily Henderson, of course, bringing out a few new faces this year, including the pitcher here tonight, Allie Stone. And that's going to be high up in the zone, ball 1. So 1-2 here to Smith. Of course, Stone, all-time leading scorer for the Lady Comets basketball team. And that one's just a bit outside, ball 2. So 2-2 here to Smith. And that's going to be up high in the zone, so full count now here to Smith. Stone's thrown 14 pitches so far, 11 of them strikes, 3 of them balls. All in this at bat. And that's going to be ball 4. So there'll be runners at first and second here for Morgan County. So we got the left fielder now, number 3, Smith up to bat. Runners at first and second here for Wes Carter. And that's going to be called strike 1. Streaming. Facebook or YouTube. Look up Manta Sports Media. Thank you. I sure appreciate that. Alrighty, so that's going to be high, so 1-2's the count. And there's a swing and right to Chloe Lambert. She tries to get the pick off at second, but overthrows the second baseman, so Taylor will advance over to third. So that was a fly out to Lambert. And hit towards second base and gets the force out at second. And so that's going to be it for Morgan County. 3 runs come across off of 4 hits. And we'll take a brief break and be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port. Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. Now Haley James up to bat here for Wes Carter in the bottom of the first. First pitch into her is going to be low in the zone, ball 1. Of course, in that inning, Wes Carter ended up with 2 errors, giving up 3 runs off of 4 hits. And that one's going to be popped up to left field. It's going to be foul, but doesn't make the catch there, so sigh of relief there by James, as that's a long foul ball. So it's going to be 1-1 here to Haley James, the second baseman. Pitch comes in, and that paints the corner there. It's going to be strike 2. So 1-2 here to James. And a hit right toward the gap. And that's going to break its way on through as James makes it over toward first base. And picks up a single, so Wes Carter gets their first home hit here this evening. Holbrook now the catcher, number 44, up to bat here for Wes Carter. And that's going to be outside the zone for ball one. And that's going to be in there for called strike one, so 1-1 here to Holbrook. Claire Holbrook swings on that one, heads into the net, so that's going to be 1-2 now here to Holbrook. As Keaton pitching here for Morgan County. And it's going to be just outside, so 2-2's the count. And it's going to be outside the zone as they tried to throw it down toward first. Not in time. Full count now here to Holbrook. And it's going to be swung on and into the net. That was Keaton's 10th pitch here on the evening. 4 balls, 6 strikes thrown so far. There's the pitch. And that's going to be foul ball down the third base line. Coach Stevens down there trying to bare hand grab it there, but that had a little bit of heat on it. And that's going to be a swing down the third base line. That's going to be touched, and so that will be fair. And all runners are going to be safe here for Wes Carter. So Brandy McGlone, Macho Man Brandy McGlone up to bat now here for the Lady Comets. First pitch into her. Right down the middle there, called strike one. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike two. So 0-2 here to McGlone. Keaton gets the pitch that she wants. Winds up, delivers, and that's going to be popped up right back toward the pitcher. Infield fly there is going to be called. And so that'll be one away here for the Comets. Cameron Burton, center fielder up, number 15 here for Wes Carter. First pitch into her. Going to be swung on, miss, strike one. Second pitch. Right down the middle there, strike two. So Burton falls down, or is down early in the count, 0-2. And swung on and missed, strike three. So that's the first strikeout here of the evening for Keaton. So the pitcher coming up to bat now, number 14, Allie Stone. Her first at bat her senior year here with the softball team, and that one's going to be tipped right toward shallow center field, and that's going to be caught, and that is going to be it for this side for the Lady Comets. So for Wes Carter, ends up with no runs off of 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base as we're heading into the second inning. Your score is still 3-0, and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easternling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
Innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
And back here at West Carter Middle School, where we're at the top of the second inning. It's going to be the ninth, first, and second batters here for Morgan County. Allie Stone, 20 pitches into her first outing here at home. 5 balls, 15 strikes thrown so far. And we're going to have the second baseman, Spencer, up to bat. That's going to be high up in the zone, ball 1. So Gracie Spencer, the second baseman, here for the Lady Cougars. Showing bunt. Pulls it back. That one's going to be in the dirt, ball 2. Beautiful evening here at West Carter Middle School at the athletic complex behind the school. Of course, tonight they did say that students were going to be able to get in for $1. So if you're still around, there's still plenty of softball left to play here. Come on down and catch you a game live in person here. As Stone's down in the count, 3-0. Gets that one down the middle, strike 1. So 3-1 here to Spencer. Showing bunt once again. And that's going to be high up in the zone, ball 4. So Stone walks her first batter here tonight. And so we're going to be up at the leadoff hitter now. And the shortstop, number 20, Hampton. She's 1 for 1 here on the evening. She singled out to the shortstop there in the first inning. Stone lines up, delivers, and that's going to be a nice hit towards center field. And that's going to be all the way to the fence. Runners are going to stop at second and third. So that's going to be a double there for Hampton as she takes that one all the way deep to right center field. And so Campbell, Jerica Campbell up to bat now. Stone delivers. And that's going to be fouled off here just down the first base line, so it'll be 0-1 here to Campbell. Campbell's 1 for 1 on the day. She singled to down the third base line in the first inning. Picked up a run as well. This time gets a shot towards center field. That's going to bring in at least one. And ends up picking up a stand-up double herself. So that's going to put another run up on the board. And Smith dribbles that one to second base. Run scores, but then they get the out at first. So runner at third base now here for Morgan County. One away. First pitch gets it right toward the shortstop. Run scores, but they get the force out at first. So 6-0 now here. So Keaton going to be up to bat now. Gets a hit right toward short once again. And they're going to get this one there, but the damage has been done. So let me update my stats here. I was trying to keep everything rolling, as that was a 6-3 out to end the inning. So that was 3 runs off of 2 hits, no errors, and no left on base. So Morgan County has 6 runs off of 6 hits here today. No one left on base this inning, as they were able to clear them off. And so we're going to be heading into the bottom of the second inning here, as West Carter trails Morgan County here 6-0. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. And welcome back to West Carter Middle School. We're leading off here for the Lady Comets is going to be the third baseman, number 23, Chloe Lambert. First one's going to be right down the middle there for a called strike one. That was Keaton's 20th pitch. That one's going to be just a bit low. 1-1's now the count here to Lambert. So Keaton, as we said, just now pitched her 21st pitch, 5 balls, 16 strikes. That one just misses the corner of the plate, so it's going to be 2-1 here now to Lambert. And that's going to be high up in the zone. So 3 balls, 1 strike here to Lambert. As West Carter's going to be bringing up the 6th, 7th, and 8th batters here in this bottom of the second. And gets that one popped up just right to second base. And a little fight for the ball. And that is going to result in Lambert getting a single. So West Carter gets their leadoff batter down toward first base. And coming up to bat here for the Lady Comets is going to be the first baseman, number 12, Kinley Atkins. That's going to be in there, strike one, as they try to throw it down to Lambert, but doesn't get that in time. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled off down the first base line into the netting. 0-2 here to Atkins. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's going to be right down towards second base, and that is going to break through her defense. Goes right through her legs, and so that's going to move Lambert over toward third. Atkins picks up a single here, as that one hit right towards Spencer and ended up going through her legs and just right underneath her glove. So Wes Carter's now got runner in scoring position here, and Chloe Lambert. Runners on the corners. And coming up to bat here is going to be the left fielder, number 24, Hannah Henderson. First hit goes right through the gap, and that's going to score one for Wes Carter. So Henderson hits it right through the gap there at short. Lambert ends up scoring here for Wes Carter as they get their first run on the board. And so now coming up batting in the ninth position, the right fielder, Porter. So Wes Carter gets their first run on the board here in the bottom of the second. That first pitch is going to be high up in the zone, ball one. That one's going to be swung on and miss. Strike one. So 1-1 here to Jordan Porter. Low in the zone. 2-0 or 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Jordan Porter. That's going to be swung on and missed. Strike two. So counts evened up here at 2 apiece. Nobody out here for Wes Carter here in the bottom of the second. Runners still at first and second. And just a bit low, so full count now here to Porter. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That's going to be fouled off into the net, just right over to the side of us. As this will be Keaton's 35th pitch. The 3-2. Fouled off just right toward the camera there. 10 balls, 25 strikes here for Keaton. And that's going to be low. Ball 4. So bases are going to be loaded here for Wes Carter. And so we're back up to the top of the order. So leadoff batter, Haley James, number 20, the second baseman, coming in with the pond full of ducks. Nobody out here for the Comets, Lady Comets here in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch into her. It's going to be in the dirt, ball 1. James, 1 for 1 here on the evening. She singled to left center in her first at bat. And hits that right toward third. Bounces right off the third baseman, and they get the force out at third, but a run scores in as Atkins scores for Wes Carter. So West Carter picks up their second run as Claire Holbrook up to bat here for West Carter. First one's going to be in there for a called strike one. So Claire Holbrook 0-1. And that one's going to hit right toward third as they get the double play at second. Porter just took a little bit too much of a lead there as they hit that to Smith. Smith gets the out and then gets it over towards Spencer. So West Carter ends up getting their second run, so they get 2 runs off of 4 hits. No errors by the Lady Cougars and 1 left on base. And so that's going to be bringing up the 6th, 7th, and 8th batter here for Morgan County and Smith, and Carver. And we'll take a brief break and be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff, paid for by candidate.
And back here at West Carter Middle School again, where Morgan County up to bat, 6th, 7th, and 8th up on the way. First one delivered there by Stone is going to be a swung on and miss, strike one. So Madison Smith, number 12, the first baseman here for Morgan County, walked in the first inning. Down early in this count. And that one's going to be a good hit towards the shortstop and gets it over there, and that's going to be an out. So good play there by Brandy McGlone. And so it's going to be one away here for Morgan County. So now Alyssa Smith up to bat here for Morgan County. She's 0 for 1 here on the day. She flied out to third in the first inning. And that one's going to be high, ball one. Morgan County still holding on to a 4-run lead. They scored 3 in the first and 3 in the second. And that's going to be in there right on the side of the plate. Called strike one. So 1-1 here to Alyssa Smith. And that's going to be fouled off down the third base line. So 1-2 now here to Smith. Stone's thrown 36 pitches so far here through 3 innings. And it's going to be swung on but dropped third pitch as they get it down toward first base, and that's going to be an out. Second out here as both Smiths go down. So 2 away here for Morgan County in the top of the third. And that one's going to be in there. Dips down in for strike one. Cheyenne Carver up to bat here for Morgan County. Swung on a miss, strike two. Down early in the count, 0-2. She lined out to short in the first inning. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's going to be high and outside, ball one. So 1-2 here to Carver. And that's going to be a chopper right towards second base. Gets it, throws it over to first, and that's going to be there in time. And so that's going to be out number 3 here for Morgan County. So good play there by Haley James to get the ball out of the glove and over to first base and gets the third out there for Wes Carter. And so heading into the bottom of the third inning, your score is still holding here 6-2. Of course, for that inning, no runs off of no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base here for Morgan County. And so coming up for Wes Carter, it's going to be McGlone, Burton, and Stone, the 3, 4, and 5 batters. And so we'll take a brief break and be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online. Back here at West Middle School, first pitch here to Brandy McGlone as she gets off the end of the bat and gets it out there to right center, and that's going to drop in for a single here for Wes Carter. McGlone was 0 for 1 on the day before that one. They got that one to shallow right center for her first hit here of the evening. So Cameron Burton, number 15, the center fielder, up to bat here for Wes Carter. First pitch, she swings on it and gets that over to center field, and that's going to be down there for a single. So Wes Carter gets back-to-back hits, as that one was a shallow center field. McGlone advances on to second. Burton goes to first, and that's going to be bringing up the pitcher here now, number 14, Allie Stone. Stone's 0 for 1 here on the day. She flied out the center in her first at bat. Hoping to continue on the hitting streak here for the Lady Comets. And that's going to be in right down the middle for called strike one. And that one's going to hit right towards center again, and that one's going to get just grabbed there by Campbell. So Campbell picks up the nab there in center field, holding everybody at their base, and that's going to be one away here for Wes Carter. So 23, Chloe Lambert, the third baseman, up to bat here for the Lady Comets. She's 1 for 1 on the day, has a run as well, as that one's going to be fouled off, strike one. And she singled right to the catcher. put it right down in and ended up picking up a run after that at bat. That's going to be in there for a called strike 2. So 0-2 here to Chloe Lambert. Wanting to try to close up that lead there by Morgan County. Now it's going to be swung on and missed. Strike 3, so Lambert goes down swinging. So that's going to be 2 away here for Wes Carter. And it's going to be bringing up Kinley Atkins, the first baseman. She's 1 for 1 here on the night, as she singled out to right field, or singled to right field. Also picked up a run there in that second inning. First pitch outside the zone and trying to for the attempt on the steal, and is going to get in there is McGlone. So ball gets in there. McGlone with some wheels on her out there makes it over toward third. So it's going to be 1-0 here to Kinley Atkins. That's going to be in there right in the middle for a called strike 1. So 1-1 here to Atkins. Runners at the corner. 2 away here for Wes Carter. And that's going to be in there as Burton's going to advance on to second. So Burton picks up a stolen base. Atkins, 1-2 pitch. That's going to be swung on and miss, so Keaton gets herself out of a jam there. So no runs off of 2 hits. No errors and 2 left on base here for the Comets. As, of course, Wes Carter's Allie Stone held Morgan County in that third inning hitless and scoreless in that inning. Of course, Wes Carter picked up 2 hits on that one, so they've got 8 hits on the night. And so it's going to be the 9th, 1st, and 2nd batter here for Morgan County. So we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate.
And if you haven't done so already, make sure you give us a like out there, follow our page, or subscribe to us on YouTube. That way so you never miss a great moment here of 16th Region Sports here. First pitch, that's going to drop in there for a called strike 1. So it's going to be 0-1 here to Spencer. So Gracie Spencer walked in the second inning. And that one's going to be high up in the zone, ball 1. So 1-1 here to Spencer. Yeah, and also, if you don't mind, give us a little bit of a share out there as well. We definitely appreciate that so everybody can catch out some great baseball action here. As that's going to be outside the zone, ball 2. Of course, I know University of Kentucky basketball getting ready to start here probably in about 10 minutes. And it's going to drop in there for a called strike 2. So 2-2 here to Spencer. And, of course, keep in mind that these videos are always going to be posted up on our Facebook and YouTube page, so you can always go back. If you miss anything, you can always go back and rewatch it again. As that one's going to head down the line and end up foul. So still going to be 2-2 here to Spencer. As we're in the top of the 4th in this battle of 7 innings. Stone with 45 pitches here on the night. 13 balls, 32 strikes. And that one will make her 14th ball. Gets it to be full count here to Spencer. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The full count. And Stone's going to pick up a K here in the 4th. As she catches Spencer looking there and paints the corner of the plate. And so Hampton now, the shortstop, number 20, up to bat here for Morgan County with 1 away. That's going to be right back at Stone. Bounces off her glove. McGlone throws it over, but just not in time there. So they're going to check on Stone there, as that one was right back up the middle with some heat in on it. Always a scary moment when that heads off that bat, because especially in softball, you're dealing with a shorter field from the circle to the home plate, and so that when the ball comes in with that great velocity off the bat, players don't have much of a time to react. But Stone, a little bit shooken up, but they got her settled back down there, and we'll see how she comes back from that. With a runner on first here in Hampton. Campbell, center fielder, up to bat now. Gets that one a hit right up the middle. Gets it to McGlone and ends up just getting the runner at second. So Hampton gets tagged out. Forced out when it went to McGlone to James. And that's going to be 2 away here from Morgan County. So Smith, the third baseman, up to bat now. She's 1 for 2 on the day. She picked up a triple in the first inning and grounded out to second in the second inning. And hits that one right toward the first baseman, Atkins, and picks it back up and steps on the base. And so that's going to be it here for Morgan County. So that's going to be no runs off of 2 hits. No errors and 1 left on base. Both teams with 8 hits here so far on the evening. And as we head in now to the bottom of the 4th, West Carter is going to be bringing up the 8th, 9th, and the leadoff batter here in Henderson, Porter, and James. And so we'll take a brief break and be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. Top of the 4th inning, and so Hannah Henderson, number 24, the left fielder for West Carter, up to plate, and she swings at the first pitch, and that's going to be fouled off, and so that will be strike 1. Henderson's 1 for 1 here on the night. She's got an RBI as she singled to left field in the second inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that's going to be right back up toward the pitcher and able to get there in time. And so it's going to be 1 away here for the Lady Comets. So coming up to bat here for West Carter is going to be number 10, Porter, the right fielder. Porter walked in the second inning. First pitch going to be swung on and miss, strike one. Keaton's thrown 54 pitches here through 4 innings. 13 balls, 41 strikes. Delivers, and that one's going to be hit right toward the shortstop as they get that one in time, and that's going to be 2 away. So Hampton to Smith puts 2 away here for Wes Carter. And we're going to be back up here to the top of the order in Haley James, number 20, the second baseman. She's 2 for 2 on the day. Picked up a single to left center in the first inning, single to third in the second inning. She's also got an RBI underneath her name as well. First pitch into her is going to be in the dirt, ball one. So 1-0 here to Haley James. That's going to be swung on down the third base line, but goes just out of bounds before it crosses the third base, third base. And so that's going to be 1-1 here to James. Keaton winds up, delivers, and that one's going to be fouled off just right in front of home plate. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to James. There's the 1-2 pitch, and that one's going to be hit right towards center, and that is going to be down there for a base hit. So James going 3 for 3 on the day so far. And so with 2 outs, Wes Carter's going to be bringing up second batter, the catcher, Holbrook. So with James on first and 2 away, Holbrook needs to get a good hit here, trying to get James in scoring position. High up in the zone, James threatened to go there, but ended up staying, so it's going to be ball one. One 1-0 pitch. That's going to be down in the dirt, ball two. So 2-0 here to Claire Holbrook. And it's going to be a drop third ball. So 3 balls, no strikes here to Holbrook. James would like some company out on the base path. And that one's going to be just outside. So on 4 straight pitches, Holbrook heads down toward first base. So Wes Carter's now got runners at first and second, and up comes now Brandy McGlone, the shortstop. She's 1 for 2 on the day. She flied out to the pitcher in the first inning, and then singled to right center in the third inning. Also has got a stolen base underneath her name here today as well, as she hits that one pop up. And that is going to be caught there by Campbell for the third out. So for Wes Carter, they get no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. And so we'll be heading into the top of the 5th inning here, where Morgan County is going to bring up the 4th, 5th, and 6th batters here, the catcher, the pitcher, and the first baseman. And so we'll take a brief break and be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
Time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
And back here at West Carter Middle School, where 6-2 is your score here going into the top of the 5th inning. And it's going to be the catcher now, number 99 here from Morgan County. She's 1 for 2 here on the evening. She singled in the first inning and grounded out to short in the second inning. She's also got 2 RBIs here today. First pitch into her is going to be swung on and hits right through the gap. She's going to turn, take a look at it, and going to hold there at first. And so off the first pitch, gets that one right through the gap there at short. And they've got one on. So Abby Keaton, the pitcher now, up to bat here for Morgan County. She's 0 for 2 here on the day. Stone's thrown 51 pitches here, 14 balls, 37 strikes, as that one up in the zone, and they're going to try to get it over there, but overthrows the first base, so that means the runners are going to advance on. So you'll have runners at second and third now here for Morgan County. So Smith now up to bat here for Morgan County. First one's going to be popped way up. And Holbrook comes in to grab it, or to nab that one, so that's going to be one away. Runners are at second and third here for Morgan County. So Holbrook gets the first out here for West Carter. And so Alyssa Smith, the left fielder now, number 3 up for Morgan County. Hits that one well into center field. That's going to drop down. That's going to score at least one. So that's going to be a single there for Smith. As the catcher advances on to fourth base, Keaton heads over toward third. And it's going to be Carver now here for Morgan County. First pitch going to be called a ball. So runners at the corner here for Morgan County with one away. 7-2's your score here at the top of the 5th. That's going to be popped up and into the net. Strike one. So 1-1 here to Carver with runner at the corners. And that one's going to be dribbled right down the first base line to Atkins. She tags up, gets the runner at first, but that is going to bring Keaton crossed home. And so that's going to be another run there for Morgan County. So just a runner at second base with 2 outs here. First one's going to be a ball here. 1 ball, no strikes here to Spencer. Gracie Spencer, the 9th batter in the lineup. 0 for 1 on the day as she hits that one right towards short. McGlone gets it, throws it over to first, and that's going to be in time. So the damage has been done here. As 2 runs go across off of 3 hits. An error and 1 left on base here from Morgan County. And so coming up for West Carter is going to be the 4th, 5th, and 6th batters in Burton, Stone, and Lambert. And we'll take a brief break and be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
Bottom of the 5th, West Carter trailing by 6 runs at 8-2. Cameron Burton, the center fielder, up now for West Carter. She's 1 for 2 here on the evening. Struck out in the 1st inning and then singled to center field in the 3rd inning. Also has a stolen base as well. That's going to be low, ball 1. Keaton's thrown 65 pitches here so far on the evening, 19 balls and 46 strikes. Being very efficient. That one's going to be outside the zone, ball 2. So 2-0 here to Burton. And she gets a hit right toward the shortstop, but that goes right through her glove. And Burton's going to make it safely over toward first. And that's going to bring up Allie Stone here for West Carter. So they've got 1 on, nobody out here at the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to her. It's going to be low, ball 1. Stone is 0 for 2 here on the day, has flied out to center twice. Stone, a natural athlete here. First year in high school softball as she gets that one over toward right field, and that's going to be 1 away. Good nab there by Carver. So with 1 away, Chloe Lambert comes up to bat. The 3rd baseman, 1 for 2 on the day, singled in the 2nd inning and then struck out swinging in the 3rd inning. Also has a run as that one going to be called strike 1. Runner on first here for West Carter and Burton. That one's going to be low in the zone. Ball 1. 1-1 here to Chloe Lambert. Third batter this inning. And she gets a hit right over toward first base, and that is going to be caught there by Smith. And that's going to be 2 away. Kinley Atkins up to bat now here for West Carter. 1 for 2 here on the day with a run. Single to right field in the 2nd inning and then struck out swinging in the 3rd inning. First pitch to her. It's going to be popped up right to short. And Hampton scoops that one up, and that is going to be it for West Carter as Atkins pops out on the first pitch. So Wes Carter, no runs off of one hit, no errors, and one left on base. And so heading into the top of the 6th inning, Morgan County is going to be at the top of the lineup. So it's going to be Hampton, Campbell, and Smith, the shortstop, center fielder, and third baseman. And we'll take a brief break and be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online.
When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate.
And so it's the top of the 6th here. Thank you. And so it's going to be the top of the lineup here. Hampton, the shortstop here for Morgan County. 3 for 3 here on the day with 2 runs and 2 stolen bases, and fouls that one into the net here. So it'll be strike 1. So Hampton, as we said, 3 for 3 with a single, a double, or 2 singles and a double here on the day. High up in the zone, ball 1. So 1-1 here to Hampton. Stone, 61 pitches on the day, 17 balls, 44 strikes. And that's going to be high up in the zone, ball 2. 2-1 here to Jenna Hampton. High once again, so ball 3. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And it's going to be right back at her and hits it straight up the middle. And that will be a single there for Hampton. So the center fielder, number 2, Campbell, up to bat now here for Morgan County. 3 for 3 on the day herself, with 2 singles and a double. That's going to be just outside, ball 1. So runner on first, nobody out here for Morgan County. Campbell's also got 2 runs and an RBI here today. Swings that one, hits that one up the middle toward the shortstop. Tries to get it at second, but overthrows James, and so runners are going to advance. So you got runners at second and third. That's one's going to be in there for a called strike 1. So Allie Smith now 1 for 3 on the day. High in the zone, 1 ball, 1 strike here. Runners at second and third here for Morgan County. Allie Smith tripled down the left field line in the first and then grounded out to second and then to first. Hits that one right back to the pitcher, so Stone throws it over to first, and that's going to be 1 away, but a run scores here for Morgan County. So Hampton scores here from Morgan County, getting them up to 9 now. Campbell advances over toward third. So ball one here to the catcher, number 99, Taylor. So 1-0 here to the catcher. That one's going to be chopped right down for a foul ball. So 1-1. The catcher's 2 for 3 here on the day. 2 singles and then grounded out to short in the second inning. It's got 2 RBIs and a run. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be high, ball 2. Stone's thrown 72 pitches here in her home opener. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swung on and miss. Strike 2. So 2-2 here to number 99, the catcher. Runner at third and 1 away. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's going to be swung and hit right in the gap between second and third. Campbell's going to score, and that will be a single there. So that's going to be bringing up the pitcher in Keaton. Warren County scored their second run here this inning. That one's going to be popped up to shortstop, and that's going to be caught there by McGlone. 2 away. So with 2 outs, you got the first baseman, Smith, coming up. 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. That's going to be swung on and just outside of the reach there of James. Runner's going to advance over to third. So 2 away. Runners at the corners. And so now Alyssa Smith up to bat here for Morgan County. Number 3. She's 1 for 3 on the day with an RBI. High up in the zone, ball 1. She got her hit in the 5th inning when she singled to right center. That's going to be hit right on the ground, right to second. James touches the base, and that's going to be it for Morgan County here in the 6th. So Morgan County picks up 2 runs off of 4 hits, 1 error for Wes Carter, and 2 left on base for Morgan County. So heading into the bottom of the 6th, Wes Carter trails here 10-2. And so it's going to be the 8th, 9th, and 1st batter, leadoff batter here for Wes Carter. We'll take a brief break and be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Broken screen, battery not lasting as long as it used to, broken charging port? Don't just live with it or get an expensive upgrade. Make it like new at Johnny's Gadget Repair. Whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Samsung, or any other major brand, we are here for all of your repair needs. Visit us at our new home at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky, or call us at 606-316-6223, or check out our Facebook page or visit us online.
When you go to the polls in the next election, vote for Robert Sleepy Porter, Republican candidate for Magistrate of District 5 in Carter County. Robert is a lifelong resident of Carter County and will work hard to help and serve the citizens of Carter County and to provide better and safer roads for our families to travel on. Robert would like to hear from you on his Facebook page to see how he can earn your support. Vote for Robert Sleepy Porter for Magistrate District 5, paid for by candidate.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and so Hannah Henderson, the left fielder, is going to be up to bat here for Wes Carter. 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI. First pitch, swings, gets it to the shortstop, throws it over, and that's going to be bobbled by the first baseman. And so Henderson is going to make it there safely at first. So it's going to be the right fielder, Porter, now. Jordan Porter 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Swung on and missed, strike one. Keaton's thrown 75 pitches so far through 6 innings. Swung on and missed, strike two. So Porter looking for a first hit here tonight. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball one. Of course, much like last year, Wes Carter, of course, bringing back several players, but bringing in some new faces as well. As there's a hit by Porter, and that one's going to land right inside of just a shallow right center field, and so that's going to be a hit. So runners at first and second here for Wes Carter. That's going to get up to the top of the lineup here with Haley James, the second baseman. Nobody out, runners at first and second here for the Lady Comets. James is 3 for 3 on the day with an RBI, all singles. First pitch to her, swung on and right to the shortstop, but that bounces off her glove, and so that's going to be one and definitely two here for the Lady Comets. As James rounding to third and ends up picking up a triple there. 2-run score. As that was off the hand there of Hampton. So Holbrook now up to bat here for Wes Carter. Just scored 2 runs. Gets a hit and drilled there right toward third base, and James is going to be forced out there, and that's going to be 2 away here for Wes Carter. As lined out right toward the third baseman. James was already on her way to home base. And so I was going to be bringing up Brandy McGlone now here for Wes Carter. She gets a hit over towards short, throws there at first, and she's going to beat the throw. So on the first pitch, McGlone hits it to Hampton and beats out the throw there to Smith. So Wes Carter's going to have 1 on with 2 outs here, and Cameron Burton's going to be up to bat here for the Lady Comets. 2 for 3 on the day with a stolen base. First pitch to her, and she's going to pop that one straight up into the net, and so that'll be strike one. So 0-1 here to Burton. McGlone at first, 2 away. Swings on that one towards second base, and that one just gets right outside of her glove on a weird hop. McGlone makes it over toward third, and so that's going to be a single there for Burton. So runners at the corner here for Wes Carter with 2 away. And the pitcher, Allie Stone, number 14, up to bat. Is 0 for 3 on the day here today. First pitch pops that one up. And that one hit the net. And so that's going to be strike one. Good effort there by the catcher, but once it hits the net, it is out of play. Runners at the corners. 0-1 here to Stone. Keaton with the pitch and hits that straight toward the shortstop and right in her glove there. Good catch by Hampton. And that's going to retire the side here for Wes Carter. So 2 runs come across off of 5 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base for the Comets. And so it's going to be the 8th, 9th, and leadoff batters here for Morgan County heading into the last inning, the top of the 7th. Your score right now is Morgan County 10, Wes Carter 4. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easternling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. And so back here at Wes Carter with that hit down toward third base and just overthrows Atkins. And so that's going to end up looking like she's going to head over toward third, face first, slide in. And so Morgan County's leadoff batter and Carver ends up getting a single, but turning it into a triple there. And so now it's going to be Spencer, the 9th batter, second baseman, and tips that one, so it's going to be strike one. So Gracie Spencer, the second baseman, 0 for 2 on the day. She walked in the second inning, struck out in the 4th, and then grounded out to short in the 5th. High, ball 1. Stone is now at 81 pitches here on the night. 25 balls, 56 strikes. That one's outside, ball 2. So 2-1 here to Spencer. That one's going to be in the dirt, ball 3. So 3-1 here to Spencer by Stone. And brief timeout here as a car shining their lights out into the field as they're getting ready to leave here. Don't want to distract anybody where it's out in the batter's eye. So 3 balls, 1 strike here to Spencer. She bunts that one, puts it right down the middle. It's a squeeze play. Gets it over toward first, but that one's going to be dropped, so another run is going to score here. So Carver will score from third base on the squeeze play. Spencer makes it over toward first after the drop ball there by Atkins. And that's going to bring up the leadoff batter here in Hampton, the shortstop. So nobody out just yet. Runner on first. 1-0 pitch here to Hampton. And it's going to be swung on. Hit towards center field, and that one's going to be down. Runners advance. And that's going to be bringing up Campbell, the center fielder, number 2. She's 4 for 4 here on the night with a double, an RBI, and also 3 runs. She singled in the first inning, doubled in the second inning, and has singles in the 4th and 6th inning. First pitch to her. Hits that one toward left field, and that one's going to be down. That's going to score 1 here for Morgan County. And they're going to try to go for 2 here. Get that one, and that's going to end up being a triple there by Campbell. So Allie Smith now up to bat here for Morgan County. 1 for 4 on the day. First pitch to her is high up in the zone, ball 1. So Morgan County has got 3 runs so far here in the 7th. 19 hits. And just a bit high, ball 2. So Smith, 1 for 4 on the night, had a triple there in the first inning and then is grounded out in the 2nd, 4th, and 6th innings. She's got 4 RBIs and a run. 2-0 pitch to her is going to be in there called strike. So 2-1 here now to Smith. As West Carter held Morgan County scoreless in the 3rd and 4th innings. That one's going to be in the dirt, ball 3. Yeah, if you look at the West Carter lineup, I mean, there's a lot of seniors and juniors out there on the lineup, but most of them has very little softball experience. And there's a hit right toward short. McGlone gets it, throws it over to first in time, and so that's going to be an out, but a run does score. So Taylor Sword up to bat now here for as Coach Stevens goes to have a talk with his hurler out there. And so it looks like we're going to get back in here to action. Coach Stevens going to stay with his hurler and Allie Stone. The catcher, number 99, up to bat. She's 3 for 4 on the day with 3 RBIs and a run. Base is clear with 1 away. And that's going to be popped up. And that's going to be good catch there by Hannah Henderson for 2 away. Henderson got on her horse there. Caught that right near the foul line. That's going to be 2 away here from Morgan County. So the pitcher, Keaton, up to bat now, 1 for 4 here on the night. First pitch into her, hits that right up the middle. McGlone makes a good stop, gets it over to first in time. And that's going to be 3 away here from Morgan County, but the damage has been done once again with 4 runs here in the 7th inning. So with 4 runs off of 4 hits, 1 error, and nobody left on base here from Morgan County, West Carter's going to be down to their last 3 outs here in the 7th inning, trailing here by 10, 14-4. So we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. So West Carter here in the bottom of the 7th has Chloe Lambert up to bat leading off. That one going to be swung on for strike 1. She's 1 for 3 on the day with a run underneath her belt. She picked up a single in the 2nd inning, struck out in the 3rd, and then flied out to first in the 5th inning. And that one is going to be caught there as Campbell got on her horse and was able to get that one. So it's going to be 1 away here for West Carter. And that's going to bring up Kenley Atkins now for the Lady Comets here. With 2 outs, trying to keep this game rolling. She's 1 for 3 here on the day. Got a single in the 2nd inning. Also has a run as well. And hits that one straight up the middle toward the pitcher. So Atkins going to pick up a single, and a little bit of a bobble there by the second baseman, but they're going to hold Atkins at first. So that's going to be bringing up Hannah Henderson now here for the Lady Comets. 1 on, 1 away. Henderson's 2 for 3 today. Hits that one. That one's going to be fouled down the left base line. Strike 1. Second pitch, hits that right down the middle and just outside the glove there of Spencer. And West Carter's going to have runners at first and second. And that's going to bring up the 9th batter here in Porter, the right fielder, number 10. So 2 on here for the Lady Comets, 1 away. Porter 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch down in the dirt, ball 1. So Jordan Porter walked in the 2nd inning, got a single at her last at bat in the 6th. Swung on a miss, strike 1. Keaton, 92 pitches here on the day so far. Gets that one, curves right in there, gets the side of the plate, and it's going to be looking strike 2. So 1-2 here to Porter. Gets that one popped up. And so infield fly there. So with 2 away here for West Carter, down to their last at bat, and they're back up to the top of the order again here in James. Gets a hit right over top the second baseman. They're going to bring on Atkins on home. So West Carter's going to score another run. So that was a nice hit there by James. So runners at first and second. West Carter now. The catcher Claire Holbrook now here for the Lady Comets. 1 for 3 on the day. Gets a hit there towards short. They throw it over to third, and that is going to be it for the Lady Comets here. As Holbrook goes into a 6-5 out, gets the force out at third. And so that is going to be it here. Your final score here today is Morgan County 14, West Carter 5. We'll take a brief break and get some last-minute stats here. You were watching 62nd District softball action live here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. For the best in tanning technology, head to Beach Buns Tanning in Moorhead and Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We have the tanning options that you want and the lotions that you need to keep that summer glow all year long. And stay tuned to the Drive-In's Facebook page for a huge announcement about the return of your favorite burgers, sliders, fries, and drinks. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. And back here at West Carter Middle School, your final score once again after 7 innings, Morgan County 14, West Carter 5. Your box scoring, Morgan County has scored in every inning except the third and the fourth. They picked up 3 runs in the first, 3 runs in the second, no runs in the third, no runs in the fourth, 2 runs in the fifth, 2 runs in the sixth, and 4 runs in the seventh. West Carter picked up 2 runs in the second inning, 2 runs in the sixth inning, and 1 run in the seventh inning. Morgan County, off those 14 runs, picked those up by 19 hits, ended up with 2 errors here on the evening. West Carter, with the 5 runs, picked up 18 hits and 6 errors on the night. Taking a look at batting here for Morgan County, had Jenna Hampton, the shortstop, 5 for 5 on the day with 4 runs. Jerica Campbell, the center fielder, was 5 for 5 with 4 runs, 3 RBIs, and a double and a triple. You had Allie Smith, the third baseman, 1 for 5 on the day with a run and 5 RBIs. You had the catcher, Taylor Sword, there, 3 for 5 on the day with 1 run and 3 RBIs. Abby Keaton, the pitcher, was 1 for 5 with 1 run on the day. Madison Smith, the first baseman, was 1 for 3 on the day. Ended up also having 1 walk and 1 strikeout. Alyssa Smith was 1 for 4 on the day with an RBI. Cheyenne Carver, the right fielder, was 1 for 4 with a run and an RBI. And Gracie Spencer, the second baseman, was 1 for 3 on the day with 2 runs and 1 RBI and a walk. And so taking a look at for West Carter, Haley James, 5 for 5 here on the day with 4 RBIs and a triple. Claire Holbrook was 1 for 4 on the day, had a walk as well. Brandy McGlone was 2 for 4 on the day, had a stolen base as well. Cameron Burton was 3 for 4 on the day, had a stolen base. Allie Stone was 1 for 4 and also had a run. Kinley Atkins was 2 for 4 on the day with 2 runs. Hannah Henderson was 3 for 4 on the day with 1 run and 1 RBI. And then Jordan Porter was 1 for 3 on the day with 1 run and 1 walk. So the winning pitcher here today was Abby Keaton. Pitched a complete game, 7 innings, gave up 18 hits, 5 runs, and 2 walks and 3 strikeouts here on the day. Allie Stone picked up the loss here today off of a complete game, gave up 19 hits, 14 runs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts as well. And so that makes the Comets fall down to 0-3 here on this early season. Of course, trying to look for that elusive first win there. But it will definitely come here sometime, hopefully here soon, for the Lady Comets as Morgan County advances up to 1-1 here on the season. And so that's going to finish up us here at West Carter here tonight. And so thank you all for tuning in here today. And if you haven't had a chance so far, make sure that you like our page. Make sure you follow us. Also, if you're on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe to us as well. And make sure you share this out as well. Love to hear from you out there as well. Of course, across the road, the boys baseball team taking on Rose Hill here tonight. No report on the score just yet there, but we'll try to get that to you as soon as that game is finished up. So thank you all for watching here today. Good night. God bless you all, and we will see you all on Saturday as it's going to be the All Carter County Band at West Carter High School. That's free to the public and everything. So make sure you get a chance to come out and take a look at that. That's a free event, and all are welcome to attend. So thank you all. God bless you all.